Hello, this is Compound Interest Stock Guy, and today in this video we are going to talk about the rose-colored glasses with Valens Growworks, and then we are going to talk about the dark-colored glasses with Trulieve, TCNNF in America and TRUL in Canada. So stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that bell down below so you're notified when I upload a video. Give me thumbs up. I do truly appreciate it. Lets more people see my video and it pushes me to make more videos. I appreciate it. Want to disclose I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment information purposes. Do not buy or sell based on anything I talk about in this video. Buy or sell after you did your own research, due diligence, and you like the investments you are pursuing. Alright, so let's get to the rose-colored glasses, the nice, good news. Okay, so Valens Growworks, I do have a very small position. I was actually thinking about buying some today. It didn't work out when I put a bid on. See, the way I roll when I buy stocks, for the most part, is I put a bid on a stock. I never put a market order because, you know, that's way I'm pissing away 3-4 cents or more. On a small, like, 25-cent stock, you're missing like half a cent, 1 cent here and there by doing that kind of shit. So maybe 1.5 cents. So you're better off just, you know, sitting on the bid. And that is how the smart investors do it. Because look, you want the you know, the shot. You're looking in the forest for a deer you're hunting, and then you're just like down below, and then all of a sudden you see your target, and it's like there, and you're like quiet as can be. You're like, and it's shot, and that's kind of how I roll. I take my shot, and you know, try to get in when the RSI is very low, when the candlestick is the pattern is looking nice, things of that nature. So let's get to the Valens Growworks. Is they're set to do 27 to 30 million. That's very encouraging. Another thing about Valens Growworks is that's very encouraging is their profit margins are great. Yeah, there's some people who are famous on YouTube that are trying to say Aurora is the #1 for profit margins. Listen, they are not the #1 company for profit margins. Sorry to burst your bubble. Some people who are a lot bigger in this media game than me, but that is not the truth. And another thing is, yeah, maybe some people who are a little smaller maybe know a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, I just gotta throw some shots out at these people anyways, put them in the check. Anyway, so that's the dealio with it. They basically are you know, have leading industry pretty much profit margins about like 77% last quarter. Look, if they're lower than that, they're not going to be that lower. I'm talking about 65 to 70%. That would be probably the low point, because there were some things that they said there were very high profit margins on last for products. So we'll see. But look, it looks very bullish for the long term with Valens Growworks. That's why in my Berkshire Hathaway cannabis portfolio, they were my #1 slash with labs for my #1 picks. Together they both had a 17.5% weighting in that Berkshire Hathaway cannabis portfolio, and they're doing good net income. Because look, I posted on Twitter yesterday, basically Trulieve is doing they're doing about like 45 to 50% of all the net income of all the cannabis companies, like excluding Scott's Miracle-Gro or like Constellation Brands or Altria, who are kind of connected in the cannabis industry. But yeah, so they're doing really good. Another company that does better profit margins than Aurora is Pure Sunfarms. Yeah, some people don't know that who are a lot bigger than me, but that's why I'm under the radar, and I'm a beast, and I got the knowledge, and I'm a lot smarter than a lot of these other fucks, straight up. But yeah, that's a reality. So what's up with that is VGW with 27 million. I very well predict that for those net income, look, it's gonna be in the teens. I really do think it's gonna be in the teens. We're talking 10 to 13 to 14 million in net income. Yeah, because when the more revenues you make, if your SG&A isn't too bad, you know, you're just gonna rake in that net income. So that's kind of how I predict that things are gonna work out. My light came off. Let's see if this will work for a bit. Yeah. So Trulieve, bad day for Trulieve, but look, this is times like this separate the good investors from bad investors. And you know, if you did your research and you did your homework, I think the long-term potential for Trulieve is phenomenal. So yeah, if you're gonna sell based on these as if Kim Rivers says, these baseless claims, then you know you're a weak hand, no offense, but I mean, can it go lower tomorrow? Yes, absolutely it can. That's the risk you take in the market. I don't think it will. I think it's gonna pop up. It went below the Bollinger Band. I was watching it very closely. I bought some more shares today. I was playing the trade today. I made some money, and then I rebought, and I'm holding overnight, and then we'll see. I want to sell out of the position at around $15 to $16 Canadian, or about $11.50 to $16 Canadian. So that's kind of where I go now. Look, it's not very cool for Kim Rivers to have to deal with this shit, especially in December. Like, it's pretty much Christmas. I mean, like, how cold-hearted can a fucker be when you gotta fucking put out a hit piece, you know, like, I don't know, a week before Christmas? I mean, like, let's be real. Like, you must not have much of a heart. So that's kind of how it goes. I think that, I mean, people know about this. People have been researching this stuff. The smart investors know this stuff. For the numbers with Omo are just amazing as far as selling every week, the sell through. So look, Trulieve's the most profitable company right now in the space, and you know, I also want to kind of pitch back to this is you know how Aphria, they had the most revenues for all cannabis companies back a while ago, when they did about like 127 or 130 in revenues with a big distribution. And you know, that was the biggest revenues for all the cannabis companies. And that was a company that Quintessential and the Hindenburg report, you know, they went after, and they have a pretty nice low cost per gram. I gotta say, like, at Aphria, I don't think that is a bad company. I mean, is it valued based on that? I mean, I don't know, but I do like their cash position. So, but other than that, I mean, there's the question marks with Aphria as well, like as if any company in the space. But you know, I do think they're going to be a big player in the future, a top 5 company from North America, somewhere around there. I mean, maybe if there's more companies from USA that come out of the woodworks who become bigger, then maybe not that. But I mean, they definitely have that spot to be crystallized as a big player. Now, it'll be interesting how things shake out. But you know, Kim Rivers gonna countersue this report, which is cool. You know, give some shots back to these fuckers. And another thing, that these people that did a report, I mean, you can't just make drone videos over any fucking property. You know, that's illegal, you know. So if they can catch that person, they could really fuck with that person. Especially if it was a Canadian person who's doing this shit, like, I mean, that person's gonna fucking have a tough time. Wolf of Weed Street, he emphasized this. You know, who knows what's gonna happen, but I mean, if you're one of these shorters, and another thing he said is, like, that person didn't even show his face. So, like, who the fuck is this person? Is it Santa Claus? Is it Mickey Mouse? You know, so people want to see who the fucking person is. They want to see a face, so that it's like, oh, well, who is the fuck is this person? My thinking is it has to do with, you know, some people who have, you know, who have a facility in Florida, and they don't like the competition. They want to fucking fuck with Trulieve, take it down a notch. I'm not going to get into the logistics of that. I don't want to create any drama at this point as far as that shit goes down. That's not really my prerogative as far as this situation goes. I don't mind debating people and all that stuff like that, but when it can get into like the criminal thing, I just don't really get involved. I'm a little smarter than that. Anyways, we'll see how things go, but I'm not really putting too much weight on it. I know what it is. I mean, the Bollinger Bands were at the very bottom. They went even below with the wick, and just kind of looks like it's going to come back up. It's trading in a range of about $13.70 to $18 in that Bollinger Band for the daily. So, look, we're going to see how things shake out. But you know, it's kind of funny that Aphria, you know, they had the most revenues, and then they went after VFF that has a very nice net income. They've gone after CVSI when it used to do net incomes. Now there's more competition in CBD space, so they're not able to do a net income at this time. I mean, maybe they will in the future, but the CBD companies have been kind of struggling in the last little while. But like, they've gone after all the profitable companies, excluding IPR as far as I know, and they didn't go after C-Web back before that, but I mean, they've been involved. So I just find it funny. I made the report, like, you know, Village Farms, you know, why are you going after these people? You could go after Canopy. They're doing $6 grams, but no, you want to go after it. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Keep compounding your info. This is just my opinion on VGW and Trulieve. Keep compounding your info. Peace. I'm out.